you kind of have those moments, where things are just kind of rolling. It was good, and you just kind of have to, enjoy every moment, but at the same time, uh, be disciplined on defense and offense.
Pretty important part of the game too when you guys finally took the lead after such a slow start.
Yeah.
Does it make it that much better that it's not just some random time, but it's a big part of the game too?
Yeah, no, for sure. Once we started getting things moving after a little slow start, things really just picked up one step after another, and the energy just kind of overflowed us, and that really led us to, one bucket after another.
Wondering about that. Getting back to the locker room, what's that emotion like for you at that point at halftime?
Running back to the locker room after halftime, it definitely was a favorite memory for me because I just remember the emotion being so happy and so ready to go again, just because Indiana's a great team, and we were playing really good basketball, and everyone's getting the ball, everyone's doing great, and we were just ready to close the game out.
What is that halftime in the locker room and then carrying it back out to the start of the second half you guys had?
Yeah, we were playing good, but obviously, we want to talk about the first couple minutes and how it was a slow start, and we try to focus on what to do better and how to improve what's going on. We realized some of our defensive stuff wasn't really working the way we were hoping, and so we had to kind of make some adjustments and kind of explain it in detail over here. We just kind of had to, whatever was going wrong, we had to address it and kind of adjust. Yeah.
So it seems like every week you bring out a new post move. Is that something you kind of just work on in practice? Coach mentioned that you like putting people in the blender. Is that something you like to do, I guess, part of offense?
Yeah, it's, ever since I was a little kid, working on post moves, that's been, moving mine. Every time I'm in the gym, I, try to work on, as many pivots as I can, and also try to create new moves, not just practice the same moves over and over, I try to, create, be imaginative, with the way to create post moves. If he's guarding here, I can do a pump fake here and pivot there. So that's what I try to do in the gym. Not only, work on shot and defense, but I try to think and create new moves.
And then defensively, you had that, I think it was Trace Jackson, you had that block. Is defense something that's kind of, coming along as the season progresses? Is that something you're getting more comfortable with?
Yeah, I think it's something that I've gotten a lot more comfortable with. But, coaches can say that, he can tell, I've been getting more comfortable with it. But for me, it's always, I can get better now. It's something that, I can continue to work on it and get better. Coaches can say this and that, but in my mind, it'll always be, I can get better at this, I can get better at that. Try not to get too hooked on, I've gotten a lot better, therefore, get comfortable with it. No, I should, be in the gym, keep working on it so I can be even better next time.
What did he say to you when you were kind of celebrating and you had that moment and he went over there and he kind of pulled you, tell you you're not a Kim Olajuwon yet, or what was kind of the message?
No, it was a little bit of a bring me down to earth kind of moment. The previous play, I tried to, get a left hook shot, and it just kind of didn't go in, and he just said, not yet, you're right hand only, so.
That was what the message was, just that sort of technical.
Yeah, he says like, don't rush it, don't rush it, because we had just gotten the offense, or we just got the rebound, so just don't try to rush,
It seemed like you guys needed somebody to really compete with Trace, like what he did to you guys the first time and everything, and there was a moment where you come in and that seemed to be a big moment for you guys, and it was that sort of a mindset that I've got to make him work on the other end. I've got to take it to him. I've got to show that he may be the Big Ten player of the year, but I've got to show up here and challenge him a little bit.
For sure, he's an outstanding player, and with the minutes he's been playing, 39 minutes, 38 minutes, it's hard for anyone to kind of do that. And so the approach is, like I'm not playing that much minutes, obviously. So when I do get in, I'm gonna just try to, tire him out and just try to work 2 times harder, 3 times harder than him. Whether it's running up and down the floor or boxing him out. Just try to wear him out a little bit.
Do you feel like you took a step tonight?
I feel like I did, but at the same time, I want to make sure that next time I take another step, by getting back in the gym and working harder.
When you had that block, there was so much emotion. Like, you let out an emphatic, roar, essentially. But there's a lot of emotion that was in this game tonight as well. So how do you just best describe how you'll remember this night and what you guys were able to accomplish?
I say that the emotion that was, on the floor tonight with the fans and with the team and, going up against such a great team, it's definitely something I'll remember for a long time. I just remember, getting that block, doing my energy, screaming like, let's go. And then the crowd kind of giving it back to me. And I'm like, then I kind of give it back to them. And I just felt like so much good energy was just bouncing everywhere. And, that's what I try to provide for the team. I want to be that good energy guy, when things are, kind of down or we're kind of like in a slump a little bit. I try to, be that guy to provide positive energy, and like optimistic energy. Like, let's go, we got it, and just try to be there for teammates.
Izzo said that he talked to you guys, a lot of you individually on Sunday after the Michigan loss. What did you take away from your conversation maybe that you had with him, and how did it benefit you tonight?
I say that, what happened with the Michigan game, obviously it was a tough loss, but you don't want to get hooked on, the past, just kind of keep moving forward. I didn't want any thoughts of Michigan, to be with Indiana. Like when I'm on the floor, I don't want to be thinking like, oh, tough loss with Michigan. I want to be clean slate.
How tough has it been to focus for this game, the game on Saturday, with everything that's happened? Your first year in college basketball and everything. Izzo mentioned that he wanted 40 minutes of focus out of everybody today. He didn't feel like, understandably, that might not have been there on Saturday. What has that challenge been like for you as a freshman getting ready to play basketball today? What's it been like?
Honestly, it's it kind of just, my world's been spinning a little bit. So many different emotions, and it was it's hard to kind of like come back to basketball the same, but we've all been there for each other. Coaches and players and staff, we've all been for each other's support, and I feel like we all came together and we all kind of helped each other through the process, and I feel like we dealt with it in a good way, and we're trying to provide comfort for others that haven't been able to deal with it or gone through it just yet. And so I feel like this win was a good way to kind of put people at campus at ease.
So when you look at it from the outside, when you look at what you and Lottie did tonight,